Oh, oh, excuse me. I'm about a minute and a half live early. Give people a couple minutes here to catch on, come hang out and shit. Shoot the shit on a Tuesday on a Monday night. Shoot the shit on a Monday night. Plenty to talk about, to be honest with you. But I'm so goddamn tired. It's been a long ass day, y'all. So anyway, welcome to the Monday night, the Keyboard Warriors Monday Night MMA Hangout. My name is Eddie Law. I am your host of this and every Keyboard Warriors podcast. I dropped a. Hey, what up, Daniel? I dropped a super. I don't want to say. Well, I guess kind of. No, it wasn't really political. I just threw my thoughts out on Cheeto and COVID and a couple of things this morning on the morning toke, trying to get out of my system to see if I could just not lose my shit during this show about it. But I read too much, y'all. I read way too much, and I read from different sources and shit. And so I feel like I have like a nice little like point of view on shit that's pretty moderate, and I still can't stand that motherfucker. So, as a person, as a human being, honestly. But anyway, let's talk some MMA, y'all. All right, UFC Vegas 3. They were calling it hashtag. So the next one's gonna be the Apex. That's Vegas 4, I guess, right? They're doing hashtag UFC Vegas 3 over at Apex in Las Vegas. By the way, we're live on both. We're live everywhere, right? YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. We're live. So if you feel like switching up to a different spot, make sure you come join us there. So anyway, right. Let's talk about this last weekend. So one thing that popped in, I guess the one thing that came that annoyed me about the entire event. No, it was one thing that annoyed me in the event. Everything else was all right. It's whatever. It wasn't as good as the last event. So let's be real about that. Like the last event, the prelims were dope. Main card was all right. This overall was like, it happened, right? Was anybody like actively counting out or at least like rooting against Josh Emmett that pissed him off enough to where he had to talk about it? I feel like oh shit. All right, hey, real quick, NFL fans. Dak Prescott has signed his $31.4 million franchise tender. So he's got he signed the tag. Okay. We'll see what Dallas does with him. They got the red rifle, the red rocket sitting behind him. So I think unless Dak Prescott takes him to the Super Bowl, I don't think they're gonna keep his ass. But we'll see. Anyway, Daniel was good, brother. Hopefully life's treating you good. Anyway, I don't remember anybody counting out Josh Emmett. Anybody here remember that shit? Because I don't. And dude was all pissy after the fight. I give him all the credit in the world, though. He tore his ACL completely, tore his ACL, and there's a partial MCL tear too. So he's gonna be out. Fuck a while, dude. He tore that shit in like the first few seconds too. That was crazy. But that was interesting. The main event, like, and I know Dana White shit on it because, and it wasn't that it was like that we weren't expecting what Blades did. That's exactly what I think all of us were expecting is Blades to go straight up wrestling on Volkov and shit. But Dana White apparently didn't like it, and he had to find a reason to not like it. And he went with, well, if you're gonna talk that kind of shit, you need to back it up. Dude, he dominated Volkov. Volkov had zero chance in that fight overall. Like, are we really gonna shit on Curtis Blades for not, doing whatever the fuck? The Cowboys still gonna suck. I hear you. You missed the fight. Busy. Okay, yeah. By the way, happy birthday today, my boy Daniel Rodriguez's birthday. But yeah, they're still gonna suck. But yeah, I mean, you didn't really miss a lot, dude. I mean, let's go over the card real quick. Let's see what's good with y'all. Okay, here we go. All right, in the prelims, first fight of the night, Austin Hubbard. Okay, so this is the one that we need to talk about for a little bit. Everybody's mad at Robert Drysdale. Now, I happen to like Robert Drysdale. He's obviously black belt jiu-jitsu. I went to one of it, or he came to my gym, to my academy for a seminar. Dope as fuck. You want to learn some heavyweight jiu-jitsu? That's the guy. Regardless, what do you guys think about that? Matt, I don't know how to say Max's last name. I was going to call him Max. Max was asking him to call it. And I said it quite a few times. They said it like 8 or 9 times. And they, he's trying to get him to come out and go hang, to come out for the last round, third round. And he just wasn't, obviously Max wasn't feeling it, right? And it took a lot of, like saying, call it for it to actually happen. And a lot of people are giving Robert Drysdale like a hard time with it. I get what they're saying. I get why they're mad at him. But at the same time, I don't think he was doing what people think that he was doing. Now, I did miss the fight. When it was live, I actually had to go back and watch it. And yeah, Max got rolled on in the second round for sure. But all these like articles going out to attack, Robert Drysdale, saying shit like he failed them and all stuff. He was trying to keep him in the fight because he felt like he could win that shit, right? Now, it wasn't that he was keeping him in the fight while Max was taking like crazy head trauma and shit like that. I mean, okay, it wasn't like BJ Penn was in there. I mean, what we watched Anthony Smith, his last fight. You want to talk about somebody, not needing to be in there? That was one. You know what I mean? But regardless, I just don't see. Like I get what people can take what Drysdale did, in the bad way, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I like Robert Drysdale, but I thought he was just trying to keep his fighter in it and give him a chance. And then at the end, if you listen to the audio and you watch the video, Drysdale called it just like he wanted it, just like the fighter wanted to. Now, did the fighter come out and say it over and over again and tell the ref? Sure. But Drysdale said he wants to call it. If you listen to the audio, that's where that's there. Right? But I see where Drysdale's coming from with this whole, trying to get his fighter to keep going thing. I see where he's coming from. So I don't agree with people kind of trying to, for lack of a better term, trying to cancel Drysdale. I mean, if anything, like he was trying to give his guy a chance to stay in the fight. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird fucking thing. Let me know what y'all think about that whole issue there with Drysdale and Max and everything. But everyone's trying to cancel that guy. By the way, one guy people are trying to cancel that's fucking hilarious is Joey Diaz. Y'all see that shit? Because Joey Diaz, first of all, Joey Diaz is the guy that smokes a massive amount of weed and gets to the podcast, okay? Says a lot of shit. We can't prove any of that shit happened. And people still want to go cancel that guy. There was one dude in particular trying to cancel him. And I didn't go out to like defend Joey Diaz either, but I did say one thing. I was like, Joey Diaz is not the guy that's going to just take this thing like laying down. Joey Diaz is for sure going to defend himself. Okay. And Joey Diaz has been going out there going, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Not like Chris D'Elia, who made a little statement and disappeared. Now, that shit's weird. I don't know about y'all, but that shit is weird. All right. Try to make sure everyone's catching on here. Anyway. So yeah. I just don't get it, man. They need to give Drysdale like a break. They need to give that Max kid a break too. He's a kid, dude. He's a young guy. I picked him to win the fight. Now, I forgot that he was on a 5 days notice, right? So his performance, like what ended up happening in the fight, understandable, right? It's not like it was unexpected that would happen on 5 days fucking notice, but Max is pretty damn good on the ground. So I thought he'd be able to pull it off. Now, did he maybe fuck up at trying to finish him in the first round? Sure. Gassed the hell out. In the second round, he had jack shit. And the third round, the kid knew he was done. He was gassed out. So it sucks to see like people just going after him. And then, you know what? To my surprise, Dana White came out and like stood up for the kid, talking. You know, like I forgot what he said. It said something like you know who's going to judge him about that and all that. So I don't know. It's a weird thing to see people calling, you know, the same people that are saying like, "Oh, Drysdale's fucking wrong for that. He should be fired. He should ban him." Also, this shit are the same motherfuckers that go out there and tell and say that a fighter's scared to take a fight, or a fighter's scared this guy is afraid of this guy, or this guy's afraid of that guy. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. It's the same fucking people, the same fucking crowd trying to cancel Drysdale, for lack of a better term, trying to cancel Drysdale. Are the same motherfuckers that are like, "Oh, fucking Jorge's scared of, or Masvidal's scared of Usman." Come on, man. Come on. Which is it? It's fucking ridiculous. Aaron, what's up, brother? MDP, Max's Instagram comments is rough. They're not letting up on him. Ooh, I don't even want to look. I don't even want to fucking look. How you gonna fucking go after that dude, though? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. I don't know how to spell his last name. Let's see if I can pop it up real quick. Ross. Hold up. If I'm him, I fucking put that shit away. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, it's different. I don't know. I can't find it. But anyway. Either that or he made his account private, unfollowed everybody. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, I'm not surprised about the comments, man. The internet's fucking disgusting. Y'all seen this shit, man. Is anybody more gross in social media? Like the assholes on social media, though? I don't blame the guy for quitting. Personally, I don't see why fans act like he's a big pussy for it. I agree, Tyler. I totally agree. Sure, we want to see guys show toughness and heart, but also don't be dumb and take unnecessary beating. Learn, get better, try to win the next fight. But maybe that's why I'm not a fighter. No, I'm with you. If he didn't want to be in there, he didn't want to be in there. Okay. But if I'm in a fight, and I fought before, amateur, of course. But if I'm in a fight and my coach, you know, I'm hurting and everything, and I'm feeling beat up and everything, and I've got my ass for a round or two, whatever. I want a coach who's going to push me, right? And if I'm saying, "Hey, call it," but he's pushing me like, "I know you can do it, And if I get back out there, it's on my own, right? I'm not on my own, but because he pushed me, I found something inside myself to go out. In my opinion, this is all my opinion, by the way. But if my coach, I don't want a coach who's going to, you know, I want a coach who's going to protect me and back me up, but not let me quit. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyone here ever play sports? I'm sure y'all, all of you guys have played sports at least, right? I played football and basketball in high school. Okay, I never had a coach like, you know, pull me out of a game, for example. Now again, it's not the same thing. You're not taking punches in basketball. In football, definitely. Shit, in football, I played a few games with a concussion like a fucking idiot. I played back in the day when there was no concussion protocol for high schoolers. It was all like, "Oh, you got your bell rung." That's when I played. Shit. That shit is new school. Blaze was growing on me, but now, Aaron was about to cry for this dude post-fight interview against Chael. What are you talking about? Who? Who's post-fight interview? Blades? That's... By the way, it doesn't take much to make Ariel cry, by the way. Then Roxanne Modafferi takes the L against Lauren Murphy. I didn't watch that fight at all. I saw Frank Camacho win that first fight, or the first round knockout against Justin James. I missed the Jillian Robertson submission. It was a weird fucking Saturday, man. I was all over the place. I didn't get to sit down and actually sit and watch the fight until the Tisha Torres fight. Marc-Andre Barriault takes out Oscar Pichota. Tisha Torres takes the decision against Brianna Van Buren. Van Buren really bummed me out. Landed 37 of 71 total strikes. When have you? I mean, that's the girl that's a high volume, at least a hard, like a good striker, right? And she didn't land shit. Tisha Torres, meanwhile, went 111 for 199. And significant strikes, she landed 74. What the fuck? Mind you, Van Buren has good take. Got what? She got what? 2 or 3 good takedowns on her. 2 good takedowns on her. There you go. And then Bobby Green gets a decision against Clay Guida. I thought he was gonna lose that shit. As soon as it went decision, I'm like, oh, Clay Guida got this one. Guida got it. And when Bobby Green won that shit, I was like, it's about goddamn time. Old school coaches were not nice. Old school coaches were dicks. My coach used to tell us that water will rust your pipes in the middle of Oklahoma heat, dude. There was a couple times in high school where my coach would be, and we're talking Arizona heat. Now it's not humid, probably like Oklahoma is, but here it's like hot, dry heat. But you're in pads and all that shit, and we'd be like, hey, you get anyone ready for a water break? And if you raised your hand, yes, okay, sprint all the way down to the other end zone and back, and then come get your water. It's like fuck. So you didn't say shit. I never said anything, man. They treated us like shit for real. For being high school kids, goddamn. All right, talking about the main card here. First fight on the main card. Jim Miller gets first under submission. Roosevelt Roberts. If you guys saw it, this was the armbar. Now, Roberts had Miller stacked, and he was doing a really good job of it, right? And he wanted to lift him up and slam him to get out of the armbar. And there's now there is a way to defend it from where he was, right? We need to turn the arm to make it so he can't, Miller can't crank on it like he's supposed to with the armbar. But there's other submissions from there. And Jim Miller is a wizard on the ground. So all Roberts saw was to get slammed. Goddamn. Or to slam him. And on the slam, he literally submitted himself. When he picked him up and he slammed him right away, he submitted himself basically. So it was just Jim Miller-ish, man. That's what it is. Yes, I was going to post a statement. Texas Heat, 2 a days, no water until the play was ran to perfection. Oh, I had that shit too. I remember because I was linebacker. I remember I missed the gap that the running back was going to come through that opened up. I missed it completely. I went to the opposite end of the line, and I had to do bear crawls up and down the field. Quote from my coach, until I get tired. Like, needless to say, I threw the fuck up real fucking fast. All right. Bilal Muhammad gets the win over Lyman Good, and I was rooting for Lyman Good. He just couldn't. He was throwing heavy, but Bilal Muhammad is fucking good on the feet, man. People don't talk about that dude enough. Raquel Pennington gets a decision win over Marion Renault. What do you expect, man? Rocky is like on that level, right under champion, right? And maybe right under contender too. But she's not a champion level, but she'll give you a good one with the right matchup. Then, of course, Josh Emmett went to decision over Shane Burgos and starts blaming the media, talking about, I saw all you guys and all this shit. Maybe I won't do interviews anymore. By the way, shout out to Jeremiah Deskins of the Hardcore MMA show. He immediately gets on his Twitter like, hey, man, I've had you on here before. Come back on. Josh Emmett should go on the Hardcore MMA show. So, look, Jeremiah is one of the most loyal motherfuckers out there. If you've been on his show, he roots for you, especially if you've been on his show. But yeah, Josh Emmett busted ACL or torn ACL, busted MCL, beat up body, all fucked up, and he still dropped Burgos a couple times. It was legit. But yeah. And then the main event, Curtis Blades gets the decision over Alexander Volkov, and then Dana White comes out and says because Curtis didn't live up to the trash talk that it was embarrassing. Okay. Let's unpack that real quick. Embarrassing. This dude dominated Alexander Volkov. Don't matter what the trash talk was. By the way, no one heard it. You want to know why no one heard it? Because no one pays attention to the build-up anymore. Because the build-up sucked. And it's not really the UFC's fault because this whole COVID thing and everything. But it's a stupid thing to say, man. Let the man fucking, he won. He got the win. Look at the stats right here. 69 of 99 significant strikes. 14 takedowns. By the way, shout out to Volkov for defending those other 9 or whatever it is. But 14 takedowns, man. Curtis Blades is an animal. But Dana White's going to come out, keep fucking coming out and calling, saying he should be embarrassed because he didn't live up to the trash talk and shit. How many times have we seen a fight be all kinds of trash talk and then it turned out it sucks? fuckload of times. Anyway. Oh, excuse me. Some weird Monday night. Something must be on, dude, because my normal amount of people, my normal people aren't here right now. So let's see. I can't with this dude. Sorry, I jumped on what's it called? I jumped on Twitter real quick, and the first thing that popped up, I'm like, God damn. Anyway, just sending out one more little reminder here. All right. So UFC 2 was it this coming up weekend. It's supposed to be fighting at Austin, but it is a fucking amazing card to me. To be a free card. Maybe not amazing, but it's got good fucking fights on it. All right, let's pop this up on the screen real quick. We'll go over it. We'll wait for other folks to show up and shoot the shit. Mind you, YouTube's being fucking weird. So, all right, first fight of the night: Jordan Griffin against Yusuf Zalai. Then I'm excited for this fight. Both UFC debut for both ladies. Kay Hansen against Jinh Frey. Jinh Frey has, I think, missed weight last time or the time before. She's atom weight, and now they're moving it to straw weight. So the difference is a lot more experience on Jinh Frey, but the record doesn't seem that like it shows that. But the years are there. Takashi Sato against Ramiz Brahima. Then Sean Woodson taking on Cal Nelson. Philippe Lins taking on Tanner Bozer. Mara Romero Borella against Miranda Maverick. This is always a fun one. Luis Pena with his fucking goofy ass haircut against Kama Worthy. So that is your featured prelim. Then on the main card, Aspen Ladd, I think, was injured. If I remember correctly, she was injured recently, out against Sarah McMahon. But we got John Villante. Actually, I was looking forward to that fight. But Jan Villante against Maurice Green. Brendan Allen against Cal Dakaus. Mike Perry and his weird fucking everything about him taking on Mickey Gall. I don't know who to pick in that one, but I'm leaning Mickey Gall. Then, of course, the fight of the night, Dustin Poirier, Dan Hooker. Is going to be a barn burner, in my opinion. Now, Dan Hooker did shoot himself, kind of put his foot in his mouth with his bullshit. He decided he called Max soft and a couple of things, whatever. And then someone pulled a clip from when he was, I don't know if it was when he first started. I forgot what fight it was, but homeboy talked too much shit because he quit during the fight. I think he was taking shots and he just drops to the ground and covers up. So I believe Dan Hooker deleted that tweet. So yeah. All right. Y'all see John Jones got upset because he got mad because the color jeans black in Spanish is negro. So it's on the tag. And so he got upset about it. And now he went after whatever store that was because it was in Spanish. Like, it's almost like doubling down on something like stupid. Like, you didn't know, bro. You didn't know that was in Spanish. Come on, big dog. Aaron says we're gonna see the drama of Mike Perry having his girlfriend as his only coach. What? His only coach is his girlfriend, not the normal one, right? Like, this is a new girl. Not that the other one you shit, by the way. Not that she didn't know shit, but there's a big difference here. I swear to God, man. I don't know what we're doing. I swear we're in a different timeline and shit now for sure. For sure. Y'all see they actually want to build a big ass circular collider? I don't know where they're gonna put it, but man, they want to send us into another black hole and shit. This shit's real. It's fucking insane. Then so John Jones, fucking not really knowing Spanish, and then making excuses and doubling down. Not excuses, but saying, he's offended and then doubling down, whatever. And then Mike Tyson says something like, if John Jones wants to get paid, he's got to fight me in boxing, I guess. And Jones is like, I'll box you as long as you fight. We fight in the cage too. I don't see anybody getting Mike Tyson in the cage, much less 50-some-year-old Mike Tyson. Now I wonder how John Jones would do against Mike Tyson in a boxing match. I'd have to lean John Jones, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'd have to lean John Jones on that one anyway. Rachel Ostovich got popped for something, and she accepted like some kind of ban. I was like, really? It was like Trace amounts and shit. It was weird. Dana White was quoted as saying Conor McGregor is retired. Hasn't talked to him since he announced it. I come on, dog. You know better. This is just negotiations, man. That's all it is. All right, we're about 25 minutes here. Kind of a slow day. We might just we might cut it early here tonight, but let's see what else there is. So Major League Baseball owners vote to proceed with 2020 season. No shit. What exactly, you motherfuckers? This is from ESPN.com. Major League Baseball owners voted unanimously to proceed with the 2020 season under the terms of their March 26 agreement with the Players Association. The league said in a statement Monday night after the union's executive board voted down Major League Baseball's latest offer, a 60-game season with expanded playoffs. I still don't look, man. I'm fucking oblivious. I have no idea what the problem is. Is it money? Like the players don't want all their checks? You know what I'm saying? Someone explained to me like I'm 5. Like they keep fighting each other. By the time they're done fighting, the season's gonna be over. It almost seems like they don't want to fucking like they don't want to fucking play. I think Michael gets it to 4 swings. No offense. There you go. Mike Perry, man. See what happens. All right. I think the owners don't want the season to happen. At least some owners don't. Of course, the smaller teams, because look, there's no salary cap in Major League Baseball, but there's also not one giant. And someone correct me if I'm wrong. One giant TV deal, like the way the NBA does. Each team has its own TV deal. Is that right? So not all TV deals are the same. Not everyone gets the same amount of money. Keep going. Then they're trying to pay their players all this money. That's what I'm assuming is going on. Because all these players keep tweeting out shit like, just tell me when and where. Like, as a message to Manfred. Is it Rob Manfred, the commissioner and the owners? Like, tell us when and where. It's like, motherfuckers, like, just agree to some shit. It's going to be a weird season for y'all for baseball. Then this is an interesting story, and it's weird. And it's fucking infuriating at the same time. I don't watch NASCAR. I never have, and I probably never will. I don't care. Like, I might have tuned in on it when it was on a Saturday or Sunday, whenever, and I saw like 3 laps, circles, and I was like, I'm good. It's all right turns. I'm okay with that. You know, I'm okay not watching this bullshit. But honestly, F1 racing to me is way more fun, and I've only watched that a handful of times. But someone hung a noose in Bubba Wallace's garage. Now, please tell me why, and I know none of y'all be surprised because I wasn't either, but please tell me why the internet immediately thought this guy was another Juicy Smollett, whatever the fuck his name is. That dude that went in Chicago that put a noose around his own neck and then paid 2 guys to rough him up or beat him up and then say, you know, MAGA and Trump 2020, whatever the fuck they fucking said. And he made the whole thing up and it was proven he made it up. People coming out saying this about Bubba Wallace. Like, what the fuck? In that sport, I'm not surprised they found a noose in his garage. Shit. I'm not saying they're all racist. I'm saying there's plenty of racists in there. That being said, I did not know Bubba Wallace was the first, or not first, but I don't know if he's first or not, probably not, but the only black driver right now. That was interesting. All right. Okay, the news is putting out that a few states are back in the hot spots, but Vegas seems to be going strong since opening back up a couple weeks ago. That seems to be good news for the UFC and Dana. As far as keeping the Apex open, 100%. As far as getting crowds back in the fights, nope. There's People talk about the reporting of COVID, right? People that don't want it to be real, or like it's over reporting. People that know or feel like it's real, or or taking it super serious, they're underreporting. I'm in the middle. I think they're underreporting now. Come on, that crazy fucking lady, mayor lady, has been bitching about opening Vegas up for weeks, and they finally do it. You think she's gonna be telling the truth? You don't think she's gonna try at least to fuck with the numbers a little bit? I don't believe they're doing okay. I believe they're fucked up too. But if they're doing good and if they're doing okay and it's true, fuck it, good for you. But it doesn't do much for the UFC as far as the crowds go. It doesn't do anything. Tyler says they want him to be the next Smollier real bad, and if he is, I guess he'd be caught pretty quickly. I don't even follow NASCAR though. I really don't either. But you're right, dude. He'd be caught fucking real quick. There's cameras everywhere in those garages. You telling me they're not gonna find out who did it? They should find out who did it, and like pretty goddamn quick. But if he juicy Smollier that shit, it's like, and I hate to compare it, but it's like when somebody accuses somebody else of rape and it's a lie, right? False accusation. You just fucked it up for everybody else that gets raped and has to accuse somebody. You fucked it up for them because then no one's gonna believe them because it's a boycott White Wolf thing, which is why Wallace is getting shit right now. So everyone remembers Smollier or how the fuck Juicy. What's called him Juice? I hate calling a man Juicy. No, fucking Smollier. We'll go with that. That douchebag from Chicago. But I can see it happening, man. Who knows? I can see it being legit. I really hope he didn't make that shit up. For real, I hope he didn't make that shit up because that's fucked up. Anyway. All right, a few more minutes in, then I'm gonna head out. It's one of those like Monday, it's a weird Monday night, man. Like, I don't know. This whole COVID thing, and we went from Kobe Bryant passing away, but Kobe, and then COVID, and then fucking, the protests, which I understand, but the riots and the looting, which was like, what the fuck? That shit is like, this whole year has been fucking insane. Like, you can't get any momentum going because what's next? Like, look, we went COVID, protests, and now we're back to COVID. Arizona's a hot spot. Florida's taking number one, apparently. Texas is on some shit. Like, all these states that opened up way too early are getting hit. Mind you, is part of it due to testing? Sure. But a lot of those beds, and mind you, it's like not all ICU beds are taken by COVID patients for sure. But the fact that a bunch of those beds are taken already overall, once they run out of those beds, man, you ain't getting a bed if you get sick. So don't get sick. That's basically what they're saying. But people don't want to fucking get it in their heads. They think for some reason their rights are being trampled. Just stupid. Real talk, Jinyu Frey does not look like she's 35. This chick looks like she's in her 20s still. I don't know why. She just popped up on my timeline. So, bro, here, let me show you. This chick does not look 35. Let me see. Here you go. Tell me she looks like she's 35. Fuck out of here with that shit. And rock solid. That's insane. She looks like late 20s at the most. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Just a random thought. All right. Damn, I hope he's not the next Smollett. Damn, I never thought about that angle. Look, I just don't think he would do that. I don't know this guy. I just think if that dude saw, that happened to that motherfucker, I better not do some bullshit like that. Like, if he thought about doing it, right? But I honestly, I think it was real. I think it happened. This shit I don't get. They had an airplane fly over the racetrack with a Confederate flag. Weird times for sure. It's not, to me, it's not like people believe in that in that flag. In my opinion, I don't know for sure. Okay, maybe they do. But flying it over the fucking race is nothing more, literally nothing more than just being a fucking asshole. Like, not an asshole in terms of, oh, fuck you. It's like, oh, you told me I can't do it? Oh, well, watch me. That's literally all it is. Like, first of all, I didn't know people that love that Confederate flag, like, Those are the same people that can't stand like participation trophies and shit, and they're out there flying their participation trophy every day. Some have it tattooed on their back. It's really weird. America is a weird melting pot of just different kinds of people, which is why we have so many goddamn issues. Probably. At the same time, it makes this country beautiful as shit. You kidding me? This fucking baller ass fucking country. So many different kinds of people and shit. It's dope. I mean, I come from Mexico, so I ain't like everyone over there is the same. But to have different cultures and different types of people here and all that makes this place fucking amazing. And we're fucking it up by fighting over the dumbest shit. As far as like, come on, man. I don't know. I never been offended personally by the Confederate flag, but I always asked because in Arizona there's plenty of those motherfuckers. But I've always asked. Like I have friends I have one friend that had a pickup truck and he had a Confederate flag license plate, like a little frame on it. And we're supposed to go hang out. And I'm like, I'm not getting your truck, dude. He's like, why? And I'm like, you have the Confederate flag on there. He's like, so we're going in the wrong neighborhood. We get shot at. Fuck that. I ain't playing with you. He's like, oh, what's your problem with the Confederate flag? I'm like, y'all lost. Fuck you talking about? I don't know. Someone explaining about their heritage and all sorts of shit. I'm like, okay, so you're proud of your heritage being people that fought to keep slavery and to keep the right to own slaves. Maybe there's more to it. Maybe I'm missing a bunch of it, but the way I see it, that's what I see. That's, it's called social dissonance or cognitive. Okay, you know about this shit. Have you heard about the collider, that big ass collider, the circular one they want to build? I saw just a quick fucking clip of it or a little headline of it. I was like, oh fuck, that's crazy. There's all these factions forming in this country, like people wear costumes to rallies and stuff. I don't even recognize this country sometimes. Yeah. Divide and conquer, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. No, 100%. Robert, who do you think is doing it, though? Because everyone goes, they want this and they want you to do that. They want it about you. I'm like, who the fuck is they? And no one can answer shit. All I can think of is the government. I honestly, like, there's one of the things that you learn, like, early on, growing up in this country, in my opinion, is that the government is full of shit. Especially once you figure out what they're doing with taxes. Come on, man. I'm going to bust my ass every fucking day. Come home, back's all fucking sore, headache, hungry, beat up, feet hurt. And you get a jack a bunch of money out of my check so you can waste it on some bullshit I don't even agree with? Come on, man. Give my tax money back. I'm waiting for the next fucking get another check, a bunch of my money back. Fuck out of here. I'm not talking about my tax return. I'm talking about these COVID stimulus checks. Give me my money back, motherfucker. All right. Oh wow! Someone put up a White Lives Matter banner at a soccer game. That's special. What happened to? Okay, let me ask you guys this. Or has an opinion on this? White Lives Matter. Is it because are they celebrating the skin color, the skin tone? That's why people say white pride or white power, whatever. Or are they? Because I thought there used to be fucking like Italian, pride and Irish pride, and like you get these parades that were dope as fuck. Like I've never been to like New York or anything, but I've been to like San Francisco and like big ass cities that have their like Little Italies and Chinatown and everything. I fucking love those spots. That's fucking cool to be able to go somewhere and basically see like a little bit, like a little mini version of another country here, right? And I don't understand the white pride thing or the white power thing. So not white power. Well, I don't understand either one of those. The White Lives Matter thing, because it's not. I don't understand what's so hard to understand. I don't get what's so hard to understand by on this on Black Lives Matter. It's like now I wish it would have added two. Okay, Black Lives Matter to their thing from the get go. It would have saved us a whole lot of headache. But like. No one's saying that white lives don't matter. It's weird. There we go. Psychopaths. And psychopaths are created from within by avoiding to look at yourself. All right, Robert. Speak English to me, please. Black Lives Matter is racist, and racism is not bad. How is it racist? Like you're saying their lives matter too. Mind you, I haven't studied it. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I got a lot of shit going on. I don't have time to sit there and study it. But okay, I'm a. You know what you think? We while I Google it. Let's see. I might start. You can say, okay, especially, I need whatever YouTube videos you're watching because I want to understand what you're talking about. Let's see. I think psychopaths are all over the place, government especially, but this whole are created from within by avoiding to look at yourself. I mean, I don't know. I think what do you call it? Self-evaluation, like, is good for you. Be able to look at yourself, see how fucked up you really are. I don't know. Legit, I'm trying to find whatever you're talking about that Black Lives Matter is racist, but I don't see anything. So, I mean, I've heard it before. I've heard that argument before, but like, I don't know. What else we got? You know what I don't like is this whole like the media stopped covering it as soon as they stopped rooting. Wow, I'm fucking out of it. They stopped rioting and looting. Then the news stopped covering it. Let's see. If you love your family, you're a good father. Okay. If you love your country, you're patriotic. Okay. If you love your race, you're racist. But is white a race? I mean, white race, right? I guess it's a race. Okay. I'm just wondering. I don't know. I don't understand it. So anyway. All right. All right, y'all. I'm going to call it. It's a late day anyway. So, all right, y'all. It's going to do it for me tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll be back more than I will be back on Wednesday for sure. Maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. Back on Wednesday night for Keyboard Warriors Live. We'll talk this weekend's card. Dude, you got to show up late, Christian. What's up, dude? Yeah, we'll be back on a Wednesday night. Keyboard Warriors Live, shooting the shit about this weekend's UFC card, this last weekend's UFC card. Oh, what do you got? Y'all see that chick that showed up to Trump's rally like a rope, like a dope ninja Sith Lord, then kicked out, but she had a ticket to attend. I did not see that, but I did hear someone got kicked out. They were calling him a protester and shit. Oh, excuse me. That's interesting. All right, we'll be back Wednesday night. You guys are the shit. Love you guys. Shout out to Christian. I know you showed up late, but maybe next time. Aaron, Robert, I actually enjoy our little back and forth, even though you talk to me in riddles sometimes. Aaron, like I said, Aaron, Robert, Tyler, George, appreciate you, man. MDP was here earlier. My brother Daniel, happy birthday, dog. Shout out to everyone that tuned in. This will be on iTunes tomorrow morning, SoundCloud tonight. We'll catch you guys on the next one, all right? So, yeah. Good night. Good night, Wilshire.